Whether you love him or you hate him, Mario Balotelli is one of the most iconic footballers of all time. Welcome to Halftime Football, where in honour of his famous shirt number, we'll be going through 45 of the craziest Mario Balotelli stories. Number 1, starting off with his most iconic incident, Balo once infamously set off fireworks in his own bathroom, which set his house on fire and forced him to live in a hotel until the damages were fixed. Man City decided to make him the face of a fireworks safety campaign days after. This wasn't an isolated incident, however, as Mika Richards once told a story about how Balo chased him around his own house with lit fireworks. Iconic. Number 2, on holiday in Naples, Balo decided to pay a bar owner €2,000 to drive his Vespa into the sea. Number 3, just days after Balo said he doesn't celebrate with the perfect analogy of a postman doesn't celebrate when he delivers post, he whipped out the Incredible Hulk celebration after a rocket against Germany in the Euro 2012 semi-finals, spawning a terrible onslaught of memes. Number 4, when manager Andrea Stramaccioni was being unveiled as the new Inter boss, Balotelli, who had left Inter nearly 2 years ago, decided just to gatecrash his first press conference. Number 5, just days after the aforementioned firework incident, Balo got on the score sheet in City's 6-1 win over Man United and revealed a shirt with the now infamous tagline, "Why always me?" Number 6, Balo once rolled up outside Xaverian College in Manchester in his Bentley just to use the toilet. Once he was finished with his business, Balo decided to spend about 20 minutes walking around like he owned the place, according to one student. Number 7, he decided to break a curfew set by Roberto Mancini where players couldn't go out 48 hours before a game by having a sword fight with rolling pins in an Indian restaurant. Number 8, early on in his City career, Balo crashed his Audi R8 on the way to training. When police questioned why he had £5,000 in his back pocket, Balo gave the perfect reply of, "Because I am rich." Number 9, that amazing backheel attempt in a pre-season friendly against LA Galaxy, which led to an argument with Nigel de Jong and a first half substitution. In Balo's defence, he heard a whistle from the crowd which led him to believe he was offside, but you know. Number 10, he took far longer than any other human being would to put on this bib during a warm-up for a Europa League game, and in the game that followed against Dynamo Kiev, he was sent off for a karate kick which more or less knocked City out. Number 11, after not being called up to Italy's squad in March 2011, Balotelli decided to start throwing darts at youth team players from the first floor of City's training ground. His explanation? Because he was bored. Number 12, at City alone, he got into fights with famous assaulter Jerome Boateng, Vincent Kompany, Carlos Tevez, Yaya Toure, Alexander Kolarov, and even his own manager Roberto Mancini. Number 13, in just over a year at City, Balo had racked up over £10,000 in parking fines and supposedly had his Maserati impounded 27 times within that time frame. He even once just decided to abandon the car in the street when it misfired. Number 14, Mario has been renowned as one of the only footballers at the top level to smoke, even being caught smoking in a train bathroom while he and his AC Milan team were travelling to Fiorentina. Number 15, during an international break, Mario and his brother Enoch decided to drive into a women's prison just to take a look around, and he didn't realise they'd need a permit to enter. Number 16, while playing for Inter Milan, Balo decided to parade around in an AC Milan shirt with his name on the back on live TV, more or less killing what shred of support he had left from the Inter fans. Number 17, he decided to post a satirical anti-racism message about the video game character Super Mario, which at the bottom says, "He jumps like a black man and grabs coins like a Jew." He was subsequently charged by the FA. Number 18, after scoring an excellent goal for Marseille against Saint-Étienne, Balo decided to take his phone and record a video of him and his teammates celebrating to post to Instagram. Number 19, after being given the Man of the Match award in the 2011 FA Cup final, Balo was asked by a reporter whether that was his best game for City. Balo replied saying, "All my season was shit, can I say that?" Number 20, his mother once allegedly sent him to John Lewis to buy some cleaning essentials such as an ironing board, and a few hours later Balo arrived back with a massive van behind him which contained no cleaning items, but what it did contain was a giant trampoline and a quad bike. Number 21, after Italy unveiled a new kit before a 1-0 defeat to Uruguay, Balo somehow came out for the second half wearing the old one. He managed to wear the new one for the first half, but after the restart he wore its predecessor, claiming he didn't like the new one. Number 22. During a Champions League game against Rubin Kazan, Balotelli was Inter's only striking option and he picked up a yellow card just before half-time. Jose Mourinho claims he spent 14 of the 15 minutes at the break talking to Balotelli telling him to calm down, all for the striker just to get sent off in the 60th minute. Number 23. Mario decided to show up to a Man City game with this iconic chicken hat on his head. Number 24. After being scolded by Roberto Mancini for being sent off, he decided to show his rebellion in the most unorthodox way possible, by shouldering the ball into the goal from 1 yard out against Norwich as carelessly as he possibly could. Number 25. During his first season at Liverpool, he warmed himself to the fans by simply tweeting "Man United, lol," after they got spanked 5-3 by Leicester. Number 26. He once posted a video on Instagram which showed him allowing a flock of ducks into his house and feeding them from his hands. Number 27. After being subbed off in one of his first games for Adana Demirspor, Balo had a tantrum on the bench which included screaming, swearing and throwing a punch at his teammate. Number 28. Mario cheated on his supermodel girlfriend, Rafaela Fico, with his personal assistant Chloe Evans, going so far as allowing Evans to give him a complete gender transition makeover with lipstick and a blonde wig. In true Balotelli style, he claimed he was prettier than Evans. Number 29. Balo was fined £250,000 by Man City because he was spotted leaving a Liverpool strip club at 2:45 in the morning less than 48 hours before a game. Number 30. At the 2014 World Cup, Italy had to beat Costa Rica for England to stand any chance to go through to the knockout stage. Balo then decided to tweet, "If we beat Costa Rica, I want a kiss on the cheek from the UK Queen." Fortunately, Italy did not beat them. Number 31. In a game against Blackburn, Balo scored and revealed a shirt which said, "Rafaela, I love you," in reference to his girlfriend. Months later, Balotelli admitted to sleeping with a prostitute just 2 days before that game. Not only that, but this was a prostitute that Wayne Rooney also had an affair with. Number 32. He was caught flicking through a porn magazine in Manchester city centre while out shopping with his girlfriend. Number 33. Days after he almost burned down his own house with fireworks, Balo decided to return back to his house to retrieve some stuff. Neighbours were panicked and called the police, claiming that there were 2 men in a 4x4 loading up stuff from Balotelli's mansion. Police arrived just to find Balotelli burgling his own house. Number 34. After City's historic 1-0 win against Man United in the 2011 semi-final of the FA Cup, Balo started gesturing towards the Man United fans, which made Rio Ferdinand, in his own words, want to kill him. This also spawned one of the most iconic photos of all time. Number 35. Balo adopted a pig called Super and decided to take to Twitter with his troubles of figuring out the gender, saying, "I can't find the willy." Number 36. After Man City's 6-1 win against Man United, Balotelli supposedly drove around Manchester in his open-top Bentley high-fiving Man City fans as he went past. Number 37. Mario had a meeting scheduled with his agent Mino Raiola in London, and since he didn't know the directions from Manchester, he decided to hire a taxi to go there and back while he followed behind. This cost a total of £800. Number 38. Former Inter Milan wonderkid Kurlon described how Balotelli was a very nice guy, but he would often prank his teammates by pissing in their shoes before training. Number 39. During the F1 season, Inter manager Jose Mourinho wanted to meet with Balotelli in his office, but Mario had the Monza Grand Prix on his mind, simply replying, "Meetings in your office I can have every day, but to see the Formula 1 is only once a year in Italy." Number 40. He happily posed for a selfie with pitch invaders during a pre-season friendly with Manchester City. Number 41. He sat in the passenger seat of his £250,000 Ferrari at Liverpool's training ground and let fans have a go driving it around. Number 42. He named 2 adopted rescue dogs Stevie and G after the Liverpool midfielder, and when he brought them to Liverpool training, they started causing mayhem, defecating everywhere and being absolute nuisances. Number 43. This one isn't so crazy, but I just want to mention how Balo would come to Man City training every day and make sure a stray cat at the training ground was fed and being cared for. What a lovely man. Number 44. When Liverpool were 3-0 down to Real Madrid at half-time, Balo bizarrely decided to swap shirts with Pepe in the tunnel. He was duly subbed off. Number 45. And finally, after Yunus Akgun scored a goal for Adana, Balotelli decided to join in the celebrations by karate kicking him in the head. Anyway, that is all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought. And sorry for the inconsistency. I will be uploading maybe only once every 7 to 10 days now because I'm revising for exams and that's all stressful, and there's other priorities at the minute. But after those are done, I can assure you I'll be getting out content a lot quicker than I am now. And just thank you for sticking with me during this situation, and yeah, I'll see you next time. See!